Hello, welcome to Nina's Knots Crochet. I'm Lynanne. If you're new here, hi, thanks for stopping by, checking out my channel. It's all about crochet, a little bit about knitting, some yarn, and my journey in this fabulous yarny community. Hey, returning subscribers, thanks for coming and spending a little bit of your Wednesday with me for WIP Wednesday. Today's the day I just talk about things that I'm doing that aren't make-alongs, because you all know I'm in a lot of make-alongs, but I do other things. Today I've got the second version of the tank top that I'm making for my granddaughter. I'm almost done with it. I'll show you the progress on my Jacob's Ladder blanket for Boggy Creek. And I'm doing I got selected to do a test pattern, which I'm really excited about. I love the concept of this item that we're making. I think it's really exciting, and I can show you the yarn I'm going to use. I can't show you anything more, but I'm excited about it. I've never done a test pattern before. I'm really new to reading patterns, so this designer is very accommodating. She knows that this is my first time doing it. So she's going to be patient with me, which thank God. But I think the pattern, based on what I've read so far, is going to be I'm going to be able to read. There's enough information without being inundated with too much information. I've noticed that in a lot of patterns, that they give you way too much information when they're trying to do something simple. So this pattern is written where there is enough information without, over information. Does that make sense? No, that doesn't make sense, but you know what I mean. It's not overly wordy. That's what I'm trying to get at. That this pattern is written well enough, but not overcomplicated, something simple. So I'm really excited about doing it. This pattern, she said she would like, well, the requirement is that you have to hold together 2 number 4 yarns. So I'm going to use the Karen funnel cakes, and I'm going to hold these 2 together. And I've got, and these are 100% cotton, and this should be okay. For what this is. These are number 4. There's 425 yards in each one of these. This colorway is called Breeze, and this one is called Cerulean. There, that's about the right color right there. I think they look good together. The swatch that I made, they just swirled together so well and created a really unique colorway. This is going to be really, really cool when it's done. She sent over part 1 of the pattern late yesterday afternoon, so I didn't get started on it. I'm going to start on it this afternoon. I'm really excited about it. And hopefully if I do well with this, that I'll be invited to test patterns more from here on out, because I think that idea of being able to give my feedback as a newbie, I guess, it might help out somebody else down the line. So I'm really excited about this. So we'll see how this all works out. I'll keep you updated, and then when I'm able to show you the finished project, I think sometime in May, I'll give you the finished project and then my thoughts on it, so we can go from there. So that's WIP number 1, and I won't mention that again because, like I said, I can't show it to you, and I can't give you any information about it. So I'll put that, just know that I'm working on that a lot, because I do want to get that done in a timely manner. The other thing I'm working on is my Jacob's Ladder blanket for Boggy Creek. I haven't gotten very far on it. I've just done a couple extra rows since the last time you saw it, I am digging these colors together. This is so fun. And this is going to be great. Now, here's my question to, again, all you seasoned crocheters. I'm using Big Twist in teal, hot pink, and black. We all know Big Twist, you know, 100% acrylic, medium number 4, and 380 yards. I have 2 of each color. So this should make the perfect size Bogey blanket. Now, there's been some information going around. Bogey blankets are for the camp Boggy Creek in Central Florida here. This camp is for kids who have chronic illnesses, maybe combinations of them, where they can't go to a regular camp and just be a kid. This camp is just centered around taking these kids with these catastrophic everyday life illnesses that they have to live with on a daily basis and allow them to go to camp and just be a kid. It is a phenomenal place. Nancy with She's Got Yarn too, and her mom started this. Her mom's women's group is the one who came to Nancy and said, hey, can you make us a couple blankets? And then between Nancy and Lynette at Charm Grammy and Billy, the Crafty Flirtin, and they went, hey, we got this huge giant community. Let's see what we can do. And it exploded from there. They're going to start collecting them again in August. Or maybe not collecting them. They're going to start the drive in August. I don't know when she's going to start collecting. But make a blanket or 2 now. You can hang on to them until Nancy starts collecting them. They go to a great, great cause. The measurements need to be between 30 and 40 wide inches, 50 to 60 inches long. In those parameters, they'll take blankets that don't fit that specifically, but the ones that go to the kids need to be that specific length and width. So know that that's what the measurements are. 30 to 40 inches wide, 50 to 60 inches long. So I'm going to have more than enough to make this Bogey blanket in the measurement. This is like, if I want to be specific, I believe I did this 36 or 38 inches wide. And then I'll just go to, you know, a little over 50 inches. It'll be perfect. I have never been a fan of, you know, Red Heart or Big Twist, but I think they might have changed manufacturers of Big Twist, because this isn't so bad anymore. This is nice. It's not scratchy. It's squishy. The colors are absolutely vibrant. So yeah, I was able to get that on sale. Next time I see a really good sale on Big Twist, I might grab some more for donations, because I think it's a really good value yarn that will hold up to washing, and you know, it's good for what for that purpose. So that is my Jacob's Ladder Boggy Creek blanket. Oh, the pattern I'm using I got from Crochet A Canada, Sandy. This is her version of the Jacob's Ladder. Her tutorial is spot on. She's very good at showing you where the stitch needs to be placed and her counts. So if you want to do a different version, I know that a lot of you are doing the version that Jennifer at Cinnamon Stitches did. The only reason I'm not doing it is because I don't do chevrons. I'm not good at it. I screw it up every time. So I found this pattern that's not a chevron, still using the concept of the Jacob's Ladder. So if you're like me and your brain doesn't function enough to do a chevron, this is an alternative to do it straight. And I will link Sandy below where you can go see if you can find it. And check out her version of the Jacob's Ladder she did. I think she used the, what is that called? Gosh darn it, I can't think of it. It was Premiere, the Vivid, the real bright neon colors. That's where I got the inspiration for that. So go check out Sandy. That blanket is really phenomenal. Then what else? Oh, the tank top that I'm working on for my granddaughter. Now I have been on the struggle bus with this. I probably should have just picked out a pattern and just done a pattern, but I thought, this can't be that hard. I can figure out how to make a little tank top for a little girl. I was fine until I got to here. And then where I wanted to split off for the sleeve, for the straps, for the shoulders, is where I hit a wall. I could do this side and do like a V, and it came out great. For the life of me, I couldn't get this side to match it up. So I frogged it back, and I thought, well, I'll just do straight up and like a boat neck. Well, I didn't like that. It just didn't look right. It just, So I came to the conclusion, I'm just going to make it like a little square neck. So this fabric does not want to lay straight. So I did thick strap on this side, thick strap on this side at her measurements. I did a different stitch on this one. I started like I normally do, you know, your regular foundation row, then a row of purl. So that gives it a bottom edge that's not going to curl. And then I did the regular mesh stitch in Tunisian. Then I did the extended mesh. And like for every 3 rows, I did the regular, then I did the extended to give it kind of a little bit of a lacier look. And then split for the neck. And then the back panel, and this is where I'm on the back panel, I did the same thing. Started with the regular foundation, then a row of purl. So this isn't curling. Did the same pattern, and I think I'm going to go straight up so that the back will be straight up to her neck, you know, up to her shoulders. So I'm going to come up higher and then maybe just do a little bit of where I split this so that she just has a little bit of exposure on her back. And then I will seam it up the sides and seam up the shoulders, and it'll be done. I am using the last of my Yarn Bee Urban Chic, which is, I got this on clearance last year, I believe. This is 78 acrylic, 22 cotton of a number 3, 275 yards per skein, and this is the last of the 3rd one I have. This colorway is called Caribbean Vibes, and it's just so fun and vibrant and cute for a little girl who's going to be 4. So I'm hoping that I will get this done today, because I am going to the post office on Friday to mail out shawls, and I've got Happy Meal that I've got to mail out to some people. So I have to go to the post office Friday without fail. So this has got to get done. So I'm hoping to get this done here later this morning or this afternoon at the latest. This has been fun and frustrating at the same time. I've put a lot of thought into it, and yeah, it probably would have been easier if I had just picked out a pattern off of Ravelry or something. But I like the process of trying to figure it out myself. So I think I might be able to, I've written this all down. I know what I'm doing. I might be able to translate this into an adult size. I don't know yet. I'm going to try and see if I can't do it. I'll let you know how the progress goes on that. I like this idea, this concept of creating something out of my own head. So, And I love doing Tunisian crochet. You know, I love my Knitter's Pride Tunisian hooks. And I like the concept of Tunisian. So I think I'm going to try another one of those, only in an adult size. I just haven't figured out what yarn I want to use, and I have to do some measuring because this is all based on measurements. I had my daughter measure my granddaughter's torso from, you know, like just under her arms down to like where her pants would hit. I had her measure from her underarm up to her shoulder so I know how long to make the straps. I had her measure from shoulder to shoulder. I had her measure around her waist. You know, you get all the measurements and then you go from there and figure out what you're going to do as far as how big the panels are going to be and how long they're going to be and how you want to, you know, where you want to break off for the straps. So this is very much specific to Charlotte, and I'm sure there's a way, I'm not that comfortable yet, to make it a more generic, say, you know, oh, well, this is a 6X. Well, no, this is a Charlotte size is what it's going to be. So anyway, that is my prototype. We're going to call it a prototype. So anyway, guys, that's it. That's WIP Wednesday. I got a lot of things coming down the pike. I have some more bare yarn coming for me to dye. I'm going to try to dye some this weekend, and I'm going to try to figure out a way to film that for you because I think it would be interesting. I watched a video on how to dye some cotton bamboo yarn, and I really want to try that. And I have a bunch of it over there in white that I'm going to try to dye. So I'm really, really, really enjoying the concept and the process of dyeing yarn. It is so fun. And yeah, you start on one video and you get sucked right down the rabbit hole. And I have seen some gorgeous yarns being dyed, and I can't wait to get my hands on this new batch of yarn coming in to see what else I can come up with. Like I said, I've got a couple of different projects I'm going, you know, the test pattern, and I'm working on something that I think I'm going to be able to announce on Friday with another YouTube collaborator that I'm really kind of excited about. Just figuring out some final details, and we will get it announced and get that started for you guys. I'm really, really excited about it. So with that, I'm going to let you go, let you get on with your Wednesday. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you like my content, please hit the like button, subscribe. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook. I would love to hear from you. Drop me a comment. But until I see you again on Friday, be kind to everyone.